Welcome to this in-depth review of VirtualPBX, a cloud-based VoIP platform designed primarily for small and medium-sized businesses looking to modernize their communication systems. Right from the start, the VirtualPBX website gives off a professional vibe, with a clean interface and intuitive navigation. Signing up is relatively straightforward, requiring only basic business details. However, you are prompted for payment information earlier than expected, even before exploring any real feature set, which might be a red flag for users wanting to test the waters first. Once you're in, the dashboard is fairly user-friendly, but there's a noticeable learning curve if you're new to VoIP services. The interface offers call routing, voicemail, device provisioning, and team management tools. One of the standout features is the auto attendant, which works well, but customizing it takes some trial and error due to limited visual aids and inconsistent saving behavior on some browsers. In terms of call quality, VirtualPBX performs decently. During tests, most calls were stable with only occasional latency issues. That said, the platform seems to perform best with strong wired internet connections. Mobile performance, while possible, is less reliable, especially under low signal conditions. The mobile app has a dated interface and suffers from sporadic crashes, which is unfortunate for users relying on flexibility and mobility. Support is available via chat, email, and phone, but response times are hit or miss. In my experience, live chat agents were helpful when available, but during off hours or peak times, delays were significant. Documentation on the website is adequate but lacks depth in some areas like troubleshooting or advanced configurations. The pricing model is complex and depends heavily on the number of users and selected features. It's easy to underestimate your final cost, especially when add-ons are involved. Compared to competitors like RingCentral or Grasshopper, VirtualPBX positions itself as more customizable, but at the expense of simplicity and predictability in billing. Many useful links you can find in the description. VirtualPBX markets itself as being scalable and suited for both startups and established businesses. While this is somewhat true, the best experience likely comes from users who have some technical know-how or access to IT support. Beginners may find the platform overwhelming, especially if they're transitioning from simpler systems like Google Voice or Zoom Phone. Security-wise, VirtualPBX claims compliance with industry standards, but there's limited transparency about what that entails beyond basic encryption and account-level protections. There's also no mention of end-to-end encryption for calls, which may be a concern for privacy-focused businesses. Integrations with third-party services are possible, but limited compared to more modern platforms. You get basic compatibility with CRM tools and productivity suites, but anything beyond that typically requires manual setup or extra middleware. Overall, VirtualPBX has a solid foundation and offers robust features, but it's not the most beginner-friendly option on the market. It suits tech-savvy teams with specific needs and a bit of budget flexibility. If you prioritize straightforward pricing, a polished mobile experience, or plug-and-play simplicity, this may not be the best fit. Still, with some patience and technical familiarity, it can serve as a powerful communication backbone for your business. If this review helped you or gave you some clarity, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It helps a lot and lets me keep making honest reviews like this one. Thanks for watching.